Okay, it is, March 31st. We're getting going on the garden, trying to get the beds ready and whatnot. I feel like I'm way behind, but isn't that how it always is? You're going to notice some new stuff, some stuff that we've completed. So let's take a walk around, shall we? My elephant ears aren't up in here yet, but I put some echinacea in over there and some sunflowers in on this side. And then my purple elephant ears will come up there in Junior's bed. Right here we have my cucumber trellises, and I put some acorn squash, but this year it's complete. Every box has an arch on it, coming to it and going from it. So it's a 4-way arch. And I can't wait to see it fully flowered with different things. I picked me up a 6-pack of kale at Home Depot yesterday. I have never eaten kale. I mean, it just looks pretty, so I thought, why not? Let's grow some, right? New addition this year. If you remember last year, this strip right here had a bunch of pots. As you can see, I still have some of them that were full of peppers. Well, this year we have some terraced flower beds, and these lower ones are going to be my herb garden, like, a little kitchen garden. I can come and pick out the herbs that I want, and then in these taller ones, the ones that sit up, they're going to have different flowers in them. But on the inside, I plan to arch, because I have 3 arches here as well. The middle one, I have Kentucky Wonder on either side, so they're going to come across. I want to do some butternut. I want to do some, tromboncino. I'd like to do some acorn squash again. Different things that'll trellis. So this is going to be covered and very beautiful looking. And here's my tomato beds. We took all the stock panels off across there. We have to put them back up, but we still have yet to do that. By each one of the middle poles, I've put like a Hopi black sunflower and a mammoth sunflower, because I love my sunflowers. I've also, like in the corner of these boxes, I put a few. On the other side of this one, I did some Autumn Beauty all the way across, so those are going to be real pretty when they come up. I've done some marigolds in some of these. What else? Nasturtiums. I got nasturtiums in some of these boxes. I can't really tell you where the hell I put them. I just did it yesterday and I've already forgotten. Ain't that the bitch about getting old? Anyhow, borage. I want borage in some of my beds here, also in some of my tomato beds. Let me see. Let's go this way, shall we? This I had full of tomatoes in these pots, and these pots are like 1 year and they're done. Tried lifting them with soil and they were tearing. I'm like, seriously? So we're taking all of this up, because we're taking all that cloth up, and we're going to come down with more beds like this. We're just going to keep coming down every year, add a few more and a few more. Here's the beds we put in last year. I think right there where that trellis is, I'm going to take this trellis and add it to that one, and I'm going to do Malabar spinach across there. I'm going to grow probably 3 or 4 okra over there. We don't really need that. These okra's prolific and I can't keep up with it. So here's a new one ready to be put together, and that's going to be fun. Back here, this bed I think is where we're going to put my horseradish and make it a permanent horseradish bed, and for my Egyptian walking onions. And then this bed right here may just be the one we're going to put together. We're going to establish an asparagus bed. This area right in here is where we tilled up last year. We'll probably till it up again this year. We went this way last year. I want to go the short way this year. And I'm going to try to grow some corn across maybe half of it, and then the other half I want to till up. I know I want to put a patch, a good sized patch of seeds. I got these seeds, Save the Monarchs, and it's a bunch of the seeds that the monarch butterflies like. I had a bunch of caterpillars last year, and I was really excited, so I want to continue to bring them into the yard. There's a chicken coop. Over here, let me see, my peach tree. And I had some blooms. Oh yeah, look. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in. There's a peach. And there's a few more peaches over here. So hopefully I'll get more than just one. I've had blooms for a couple years now, but they never seem to make it because the frost gets them. And this right here is my, well, it was a 4-in-1 apple tree, but now it's a 3-in-1 because one of the grafts didn't take. But this graft right here that all these are on is Granny Smith. And this graft right here, it's not blooming yet. Or well, yep, here's some blooms on this one. This one right here is a Fuji apple. And then this graft here, oh, and we got blooms on this one too. Yay! This is a Gala. Yeah, Gala. So the one that I lost was a Red Delicious, and that sucks. But, oh, and then my peach tree, no, pear, I mean, my pear tree that has never bloomed. It really needs to be topped. But I have 2 pear trees come in, so it will be able to pollinate, and we will get some lovely pear. And look at, the girls and boys are acting up. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? That's Loki there in the front. And that big boy back there, that's Gomez. They're the ones making all the noise. They hear me talking about him. Anywho, let's walk back over here. And I'll carry you over here. This is the bed that I had have my Egyptian walking onions. Let me tell you, I put, I don't know, just a few in here last year, and these things have like blown up. So, and they're good for chives, and they're just beautiful, aren't they? Love them. But they bulb up, and then the bulb lays over, and it roots itself, and it keeps going, so it'll move throughout your bed. So it's a constant, which I like. These are over here. I have all this wood that really needs to be something done with, but anyways, I get it free from work. These are my wild irises in this little pool. I may pick them, pull them out, and put them in the front yard along the road. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're doing really well. And then over here is, I had my peppers in these beds last year, so I'll probably do that again. I need to fill this one up, and this one too. That's going to be maybe next year's plan, to get some dedicated pepper beds. This, as you can see, is my hugelkultur mound, and it is full of henbit and chickweed. So, and look at this henbit. My chickens love it, but it's also medicinal. We learned that this week at, well, I've known it, but I got to hear it again to remember that it's medicinal in very many ways, and it's such a pretty plant too. Not the purple stuff, that's henbit. This stuff right here, this green stuff right there. So, but last year we got a bunch of cherry tomatoes out of this. I just kind of throw tomatoes in here, or pumpkins or whatever that's just like didn't make it, gone bad through the season. So this right here, I don't know what's going to grow out of it this year, so it's going to be a surprise. Woohoo! Don't we just like surprises? Oh, my yard is so sloppy right now. We've had quite a bit of rain and I sit in a low area, hence the raised beds. Let's not even talk about that. My windows, the Velcro is done. I really need to get in there and clean it out. It's awful. Look at that, y'all. That is just terrible. I will get to it. But when you're working 300 and 400 hours of overtime a year, it's a little rough. I got my tiger lilies coming back. These are the pots that I currently have my horseradish in. And look, they're full of chickweed and stuff too. I got to get in here and weed all that. My witch's money bag, she never disappoints. She always comes back beautiful as ever. She's a succulent. I love her. The winter kills her off and then she just comes right back. So she's lovely. I guess that's it, y'all. That's it. My oregano's coming back from last year. I'm thinking I might just leave it here because look how pretty it is. Oh, it smells so good. And then I have another one. I have a variegated oregano over this way. And I don't know who knocked all my bamboo poles down, but something was over here playing around today. This is my variegated oregano plant. And it's coming back. So, again, so yummy. And then these I may pull and put in some of these here, but this is my lemon thyme and my rosemary and my sage. So, oh my God. I can just sit here and run my hand through all these plants all day and just, wonderful. That's it, y'all. That's what's going on in the garden. Trying to get it all put together. And, oh yeah, I mentioned that I got 2 pear trees for my little orchard here. I also got 2 cherry trees, another peach tree, a Meyer lemon, key lime, a ruby red grapefruit, a navel orange. I think that's it. So excited about that too. Finally going to get my little orchard going. But that's it. Next time you see me, maybe I'll have more stuff in the ground to show y'all. Bye.